All right, happy March, DuPont athletes. Let's jump right to today's session. Behind me, I have a whiteboard. We're going to talk about strength training and specifically how many sets per week you should be doing based on your skill level. So let's jump right to it. So you see on the far column over here, I have the muscle groups, right? For example, back, chest, glutes, abs, so on and so forth. First column, I have a beginner column, then intermediate, and then advanced. And how you determine which column you're in is pretty much years you've been strength training. So for example, the first one, beginner, if you've been working out from 0 years to about 6 months to a year, so anywhere from 0 to a year, you're probably in the beginner column. Intermediate's a year to 3 years, I would say. And then the advanced 3+ years. So let's jump right to it here. We'll just talk about a few. So let's jump into the first one here. Back. If you're beginner, right, per week, you should be hitting around 10 plus or minus 2 sets, 10 sets a week. Now, I'm not saying you do that in one day. I prefer you break it up into multiple days, and that's how I do a lot with my clients, and I do it myself. I actually do full body splits, which means I train one muscle group 5 days a week, 3 to 4 sets each day. So that could be 20 sets. You know, it could be a little higher, it could be a little lower, just depending on the week. So, but that's how I do it, and that's how I would recommend you guys do it. I love it. I'm injured a lot less. I'm able to put a lot more effort into each set each day because I'm not as sore. I'm not doing 20 sets of chest one day, then the next 2 days when I want to do it again, I'm completely shot from the chest. So I break it up. I do 3 to 4 sets every day, about 5 days a week. I'm a lot less sore. It feels great, and that's how I do it. So let's jump right in. So back, you got beginners doing about 10 sets. Intermediate, you go on for about 15 sets, and then advanced, you guys can hit about 25. Now again, a back movement could be anywhere from a lat pull down, a bent over row position, face pulls, right? Anything that's going to pretty much require a rowing motion will hit the back, okay? Now, I'm not going to go through everything, but I do want to touch that there are some differences depending on muscle groups. You can see that, for example, your shoulders can actually take a large amount of volume throughout the week. They can do 26+ sets in the shoulder region. Rather, as far as calves, a little less. It really just depends on the muscle group, how strong it is, how many joints attached to it, and how you're using it. So you can see though a lot more action happening on the shoulders with the 26 rather than the calves at the bottom can really only take 16 sets if you're an advanced athlete per week. All right. Now I'll let you guys kind of glance at this. You can pause it if you want to just to kind of see, but it's a good way to just look at how many sets per week per muscle group you guys can hit. I like doing this, and it's a good way to progress too. So if you're in that beginner column, first year, hit those. Once you've hammered that and you feel confident, you can move to the intermediate sets, and then eventually you can get to the advanced sets as years go on, listen to your body, all that good stuff. So hopefully this helps. Reach out if you have any questions, and let's have a good March, everyone.